I'm Shubble and welcome to my channel. Today I thought it would be fun for us to go revisit some of my old videos. After reacting to that video where I sent myself a message from 10 years ago, I started looking through some of the other old videos that I had. A lot of them are private now, but I just thought it would be fun to watch them back together. I did go on a rampage privating a lot of my really early content. I think my first video shows as being my 10 facts for 10K. There were a lot of videos I uploaded before that, and I don't know why. I privated some of them, I deleted a bunch of them. The RuneScape ones are long gone. But there are a few gems still there, and I think it'll be fun to look back at me 10 years ago, a little bit more, and 11 years ago, and 12 years ago. Some of these are old. I'm old. I have a lot of lore for the amount of time that I've spent in the Minecraft community. A lot of it, it's hard to describe. You had to be there. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And make sure to let me know down in the comments what other kind of videos you'd like to see me do, kind of like how I used to do videos. Reacting to stuff, playing other games, doing some kind of a solo challenge in Minecraft. And what were your favorite ones that I have ever done? I would love to know that too. Oh, this is gonna be hard. So this is 8 years old. I was showing off my Pokemon cards. This is my collection of Pokemon cards at the time. You could see them all laid out on my desk. You should see it now. Actually, you shouldn't. It was a bit of a problem. I have a lot of cards. It's mostly bulk.
Hello, I'm Shubble and welcome to my channel. You know that I have developed quite the problem.
She doesn't even know what kind of a problem it will become. I'm gonna end up with 50 more boxes.
I collected too many Pokemon cards.
Girl, why are you blurry? Why am I blurry? I used to use a camera that didn't autofocus, and so I would have to set the focus every time I sat down. I need glasses. I can't see. I never wear them, but I do require them, so I could never see if I was in focus, and I clearly was not.
Booster box because I wanted to make a video about Pokemon so I can write it all off as a business expense.
She's not wrong.
I don't know if you guys have seen my Snorlax beanbag. This is him. This is him.
Oh. I had the worst lighting. I had the worst camera work. Kind of had the worst hair. Actually, this one wasn't the worst. She was dry though. The blonde was dry. How old was I here? 8 years ago. How old am I now? I was 23 here. Also, this was like the classic Shubble smile. I hated the way that I smiled back then. It was a little bit of that. It was a little like... That was painful. This was also my first apartment that I lived in with Gizzy and then later H. I owned so little furniture and I bought the cheapest furniture that I possibly could because when I first moved out to LA, I convinced myself I would only stay here for a year. It was the only way I felt comfortable enough to even go in the first place. I never went home. Instead, I made a home, but we have come a long way. I want to watch this one because it's me reacting to my old videos, but this is even older than now where I'm doing the same thing. This was 9 years ago. So I'm 22? 22 here. I was 22 here.
Hello, I'm Shubble, and welcome back to another video.
That is always going to be embarrassing for me, and I even still do it. I couldn't imagine greeting you any other way.
Today, I thought I'd do a little bit of a special video since I am very nearly to 300,000 subscribers, and my channel is also very nearly to 3 years old.
300,000. And you know what? Wait. This is actually right before I moved. I don't know if she knows at this point that she's gonna move.
So let's get started. These are gonna be so cringy. So this was my very...
Same headphones. Same headphones. This is my real first video for Minecraft. At that point, I wouldn't have called myself really a content creator, even when I was making some RuneScape videos before that. Although I was very heavily involved in the community, this was like me becoming a YouTuber. No money involved, and all my friends were doing it because Minecraft was blowing up at the time and all of us quit RuneScape at the same time. Evolution of combat, if you know, you know. Wow, this is a relic.
So it was build my thing in Minecraft, but you were supposed to, it was awful. This was just an awful game mode.
We used to just make up mini game modes that we'd play like this all the time. Oh my god, and this was when I was little shorty SGS. My origin.
This video was my first solo commentary, and it's 10 minutes long.
Oh, I may as well be watching these videos that she's watching at this point. But I do remember doing that solo Minecraft series. It was supposed to be peaceful and chill and just talking about what was going on. I have a few videos because I've made a lot of videos back then talking about updates in my life and what's going on or thoughts that I was having. I usually keep more of those to myself these days. Like this one. This one is called 10 Ways to Stay Positive. This is also when my room was green. It's an awful shade of green. I'm embarrassed.
Hello! And still gonna have the issue of looking at myself. Now I'm on the side and I'm not on it.
Oh, she's so quiet and the music is way loud and also really bad. I'm also looking at my eyeliner and all of these and how it's changed. This was back when I was doing the black under eye eyeliner and a little wing. I think that I had only just started doing this wing a year or two before this, and I have done it every day since.
I'm going to tell you 10 ways to stay positive.
Hit me with them. I need these sometimes still.
Tell yourself how amazing you are, how great you're doing, everything good about yourself. Praise every little thing about yourself.
It's so nice. Literally, I actually say this all the time. It's one of the best things, positive self-talk. You look at yourself in the mirror and you be nice, okay? You better. So this is me at 21. I think at this time I really was doing good, but it sounds like this is something that I needed to hear. Going to college, that changed my life. Things really took a turn for the better.
Don't fill yourself with doubts. You are good enough, you're brave enough, you're smart enough, you're everything enough.
Am I gonna make me cry?
Google wrinkly puppies. Google images. Wrinkly puppies. Trust me.
Say no more. Oh, this did make everything better, actually. Oh my goodness. Oh, he just looks like a clump of towels. She was right.
But remember that every new day is another chance.
She's so wise beyond her years. Oh my goodness. This is so cute. I just felt like I didn't fit in a lot of places. But then it turned out that I made my own community for people maybe who struggle to fit in places. I don't think I set out for it to be that. I didn't think that making a YouTube video would ever create a community when I started doing it. This is also 10 years ago. Be happy. Ask Shub number 1. I started doing a little bit of a Q&A series. I don't think it lasted very long. This has always been a problem for me, is being consistent and sticking with anything.
Hello! Welcome to a Q&A. It's been a really long time since I did one.
Oh, I hate the faces that I used to make back then.
Time to do one. Let's get started! First question. Who's my favorite YouTuber? I'd have to say it's Grace. Grace Helbig. I love her videos. She's queen.
Whoa, she's queen. We were saying that back then? I didn't know that. Her and Jenna Marbles are like my absolute queens.
What would I do if I woke up with rainbow hair? I'd work it. I would work it.
Yes, you would! Yes, you would! Actually, I might have never dyed my hair at this point. My Minecraft skin did originally have red hair because my RuneScape character had red hair, but I was dead set against ever dyeing my hair red. It was a question I would get all the time, and I always insisted, no, I do not want red hair. I think at the time the way I imagined it was like red. I was onto something though. I knew I was destined for this, clearly.
I wish I could do that. I don't have the balls to dye my whole head any color I want.
Oh girl, you do now. We do now. We do have them. Actually, we don't have them. I didn't need any balls to do it. I can even see at this point that I already have white hairs. I did start getting white hairs when I was 16. So what you wouldn't know is that I have very salt and peppery hair at this point.
My favorite color. My favorite color has always been blue, but I also have to mention I'm a huge fan of red. Blue's my favorite color, but red is my favorite color for things and clothes. It's a good thing color.
It is a good thing color. I love the color red.
If I had to pick one, would I eat for the rest of my life or sleep for the rest of my life?
Ooh. Ooh. Those are two of my favorite things.
I love both of those things. I was gonna pick eat because I could never give up food. But if I pick sleep, I could just dream about eating food forever.
She knows. Actually, I would get so much done if I didn't have to eat.
Another question was dogs or cats? Dogs. Hands.
Nobody tell Star.
So that's what I started doing. And now I'm still doing it, playing other games.
The way that she fixes her hair, as if it's not me, the same way as me. I always fix this side like this, and then I need to do that. The exact same way that I did in the video. Anybody understand that though, where you know the way to fix your hair without needing a mirror? And have I mentioned that the middle part was the best decision I ever made? Oh. Oh my God. Frequently asked questions from 9 years ago.
Hello, and welcome back to another video.
It's also not in
What is your
focus. It's never in focus.
Who are you dating? No one! I'm not dating anyone, so you can stop asking. You can assume that I am single, because that's probably how it's gonna be forever.
And this was before I came out as ace. The goal is not to be single forever. This was the #1 actually most frequently asked question. Anytime I ever played with any male friend. Are you dating? So you're dating? Which one are you dating? And it was none of them.
Is YouTube your job? Yes, it is. And I also work 2 other jobs on the side, and I do school full-time also. So I'm a pretty busy person.
Oh, I was doing way more than I realized at this point. When I started doing YouTube, I did have 2 part-time jobs and I was a full-time student. I would work in the evenings and on the weekends. I can't believe I did all that. And I also was uploading every single day. How did I do that? We did a lot more simple edits back then. They didn't take as long. We played mini games and we just really had fun. We would play Minecraft all day and then have even sometimes a dozen videos by the end of the day. Eventually, I started being a part-time student. I started quitting my jobs as making money on YouTube became a thing more. Sometimes I really wonder how I was able to do as much as I was back then, because now the idea of doing that much work sounds insane.
What is your upload schedule?
Oh, we don't know her. We don't have one of those. Lately, my YouTube schedule, if you haven't put it together, every Saturday, unless I miss that Saturday, and then it'll be Tuesday, but also sometimes Tuesday. I'm trying to have 2 videos a week more often. It happens sometimes, but then some Saturdays I need a little more time to work on a video, so it'll come out on Tuesday.
Normally I upload Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh, so I started doing daily uploading after this, I think when I went full time. And I did that for like 4 years straight. But at this point, I did take Wednesdays and Sundays off. I didn't even realize that because my stream schedule for the longest time was taking Wednesdays off. I don't know what it was that I just like the idea of having a break in the middle of the week. If you want to know my stream schedule, that has also changed a little bit. I basically stream every day except for Monday, Friday, and Sunday. And of course, sometimes I miss days that I mean to be live, or I'm live on a Friday because I feel like it. I am going to start doing live streams here on this channel. I think once a week when I'm live streaming Minecraft, I'm going to also live stream here to YouTube. I wanted to give it a try and see how fun it could be, and you don't miss all of the things that go on over on Twitch all the time. I know that there's a lot of people that don't have Twitch accounts, so you won't have to miss every single stream.
Why does your character have red hair?
Why does she have red hair? We've all been wanting to know.
That I really have no answer for. At some point I decided I wanted to have her have red hair. For whatever reason, I have never had red hair. So I don't know why I picked red hair, but it sort of just stuck.
I was psychic. I had to have been psychic.
What are your plans for the future after YouTube? I would like to do YouTube for as long as I possibly can because I really, really love making videos. But
We're still here.
Eventually want to find myself movie and TV production kind of scene. I'd like to act. I'd like to voice act. That's why I'm still in school. I'm getting my degree in communications and media so I can work in TV production.
That was the 3rd major that I had chosen at that point because I had already been a biology major and a geoscience major, and then I switched to communications, and I did switch one more time, and then I tried to switch another time, and that's when they said no, and so I dropped out.
I do plan to be doing YouTube for a long time.
And I'm still here. This video is 11 years old. It's my 10 facts for 10K. It's currently, I think, the first public video on my channel.
Hey guys.
Ooh, this one's really painful for me to get through.
It's happening.
Oh, it's happening.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I fixed my hair so much in my videos. This is my first time showing my face on my channel, so I was really nervous. I was really, really nervous. I did not know how to be on camera at all. I was awkward. I also did bleach the bottom inch of my hair, and that is it. And that is the look.
I took acting classes for 2 semesters at an acting school while I was in high school. I thought that was funny because I'm probably one of the shyest people.
I can tell. I'm so uncomfortable watching me being uncomfortable. It was one of the advertisements that at the time you would hear on the radio where they'd be like, do you want to be on Disney? And I wanted to be on Disney. And then I was on Disney.
My biggest fear is the future.
I talked about that the last 10-year time video. I really treated the future as one of the most horrifying things because you just truly don't know. It's the not knowing that's scary, but you don't need to know. You just need to trust you and the universe. I played this game 10 years ago called Future Self. This is me 10 years later. What is it going to show us I'm supposed to look like in 10 years from now?
Hello, and welcome back to another video. Today we're doing the Future Self thing. Alright, we're uploading my picture. Work around the fact that my entire right eye is covered because, you know, my hair just does that, and that is
just does that. Is this still a website? The website does not exist. I think I was just a little bit self-conscious at the time. This is not going to work with that eye covered. I just know it.
Female, 19 to 35, brown eyes, white as hair.
I mean...
Okay. That is not where my face is. This is going to go so bad.
Ta-da.
Oh, she's just as surprised as I am. It's the hair over the eye is really not even the issue.
It's me. I mean, it's you.
Why am I British?
I don't want to make it to 20 years.
It's not that bad.
That's me at 41.
You must be anxious to talk about the future.
I'm always anxious to talk about the future.
All right.
I asked her what happened to your face. This was what we did before AI existed. We didn't have ChatGPT to talk to. And just to be clear, I don't talk to ChatGPT and I never have. Okay, these are some videos that were on my second channel. This was kind of the content I was doing on my second channel for a while, and I do want to start doing content over there occasionally. I'm not making any big commitments yet, but I do have a video planned where I'm getting rid of 50% of my entire wardrobe, and I do want to do an updated makeup routine. So this is Dear Me, and this was 10 years ago.
Hello, and welcome back to another video. Well, actually, this is the first video on the new channel.
Well, I didn't know that. I didn't realize this was my first video on my second channel.
A lot of other YouTubers doing the hashtag Dear Me.
I think this trend at the time was sending a message to my past self, which is interesting coming from my past self for me now. So what was I wanting to tell even younger me?
Little tiny Shelby who's very scared most of the time. I think the best advice that I would be able to give to you is not to worry so much.
Oh, I am gonna make me cry. Oh, why are you so worried?
Especially don't worry about so much what other people think. I know you're always worrying about the way you look, whether people think you're weird. And you know what? They probably do think you're weird.
They did think I was weird. But weird is good now. They just didn't realize that yet.
That's okay, because what makes you weird is what sets you apart. It's what makes you different, and it's what makes you special.
So
That's
true.
Why whatever they're thinking, whatever is worrying you about what they think, stop.
Anxious? Just stop.
They don't matter. Their opinions don't matter.
This was a message to younger me because I was bullied. And unfortunately, my bullies were my own friends, actually. The ones who know you the best can hurt you the most. Then I became afraid of making friends.
I know what you love to do is not stand out. You love to be invisible and in the back.
Oh, this is making me sad for little me because, yeah, I got bullied. And then through high school, I wished that I was invisible. I was big sad back then, too.
What other people think is their business and their problem.
So true, so real. Other people's thoughts are not your problem.
What you think makes you weird, what other people might think makes you weird, whatever weird is.
You can tell I was called weird one too many times. So this is a second channel video, 5 things you learn living on your own. So this was after I moved out. I'm in California and it was my first apartment. So what did I learn? This is 8 years ago. So yeah, this was right when I had moved out and I hadn't gone full blonde yet, but I did go half blonde.
Hey guys, it's been a while since I posted on this channel. I know, it's taken me a while to get back into the
Always
swing
out
of
of
things.
focus.
But today I thought I'd talk about what it's like living on your own, because I never did it. Things get dirty really fast. You don't realize the kind of maintenance it takes to keep everything clean all the time.
This was before I even had a cat too.
There's just dust everywhere. Everywhere. There's dust in the bathroom. There's dust in the living room, in the kitchen, in the fridge.
Me and my personal beef with dust. Why do I have to dust every day?
There's so many things that have to be cleaned.
There's a lot of different soaps. We have to buy a lot of different soaps for a lot of different things.
You make a lot more Target trips than necessary. Anytime I need something, I go straight to Target.
The being so out of focus is so painful to look at. I'm so blurry.
The fourth thing that I learned is that you cannot cook frozen food forever. You can only say that it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno so many times.
And DiGiorno used to send me pizza all the time, so I was eating a lot of DiGiorno. Literally. They had a cool PR person, that's all I'll say.
And the last thing that I learned, I would say, is I've gained self-control. Minus all of the trips to Target, all of the frozen pizzas in my freezer right now. I find that because I'm paying for it and I'm in charge of the groceries, I don't buy as much junk.
Yeah, you realize you don't actually need a lot of the things that you think you need. You just want them, and then if I wait long enough, I'll forget about it. So a lot of the times I'll write down or even go on the website and add to cart the thing that I want, and then I'll wait a day or two, and by then I forget, or I just decide it wasn't even that important ever in the first place. Now this is 7 years ago. This is a different apartment now, and I have a little shelf in the corner. No way, wait a minute. I still have that Ditto Bulbasaur and Catbug too. He's somewhere around here. And that's the original hello sign before I got a Shubble one, and this is the new Shubble one. It's pink now. Things have changed so much. And this video is called Get to Know Me Uncomfortably Well.
Hello, I'm Shelby, and it's been a month.
Ooh, the intro was different because it was the second channel. That confused me for a second.
I gained so many subscribers on this channel, so I figured a good way to come back to this channel is to help you get to know me a little better. So I'm gonna be answering questions so you can get to know me uncomfortably well.
How uncomfortable? How uncomfortable are we getting here?
How old are you? I am 24 years old. How tall are you? I'm shorter than this. I'm shorter than this. What talents do you have? Well, I have a career on YouTube, so none. Are you psychic in any way? Well, I predict that you're gonna like this video.
This one too.
What is your most expensive piece of clothing? Well, I don't know about expensive, but my most quality piece is my own merch. Do you talk to yourself? You could say that.
Wait, I used to be funny. What happened?
Are you ticklish? I don't like giving out information that can be used against me.
And I was smart.
Color of your room? White. Color of your bedspread? White. Whoops.
Color of me? White.
How long does it take for you to get ready? I'm never ready for anything ever. Are you an itty or an outie? I prefer to stay inside. Have you ever been
I'm cracking me up.
Have you ever been in trouble with the law? Yes, and I'm gonna link the story time down below.
I didn't do anything. That was a story time I told at the time, but essentially somebody else did a crime and I was being framed by campus police. And the story is basically how Slender Man almost ruined my life. Well, that was fun watching a lot of my old videos, especially my second channel videos. I'm trying to gain inspiration for what kind of videos I want to make moving forward, and I used to be so good at being a YouTuber. I'm still obviously gonna upload misadventures, they're just not always gonna be the weekly video. I do have a big build for the next one, so that's gonna take a little bit of time. And I wanna do more videos sitting here, maybe talking to you or reacting, or I don't know. I know I had the creative world for a solo project, but I think I'd rather do something else. I'm thinking maybe Skyblock 1 block. I'm brainstorming a few ideas. But that's gonna be it for today's video. Leave a like if you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!